Hey, Gio. You're a little early and I forgot to mute my mic. Welcome. How's your drive going? Come on, game. Load up. Just waiting on the drive now. Or the game now, not the drive. You're the one driving, not me. All right. Let's get this going. Editor. Okay. I should bring it up now. Oh, we got the empty foot cam. So glad that's there so I can put my foot up. Oh, goodness gracious. I went to work last night for the first time. Made it an entire 2 hours before I had to tell them I was leaving. Whew. Better get that big ugly foot out of the way. Just that one. Okay. Bring the mic over closer so everybody can hear me. All right. Load game. Does that seem loud? Seems loud. Jeez, why does it do that every time? Okay. Skip. Text you've already read. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. I disagree, Monica. Yeah? About what? Still in the hotel room. Fix to get started. Stuff ready. We load it back up. Yeah, nice. Where you at right now? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Oh, that's not her voice. Mary and Eleanor, they have passed the signs. Of course. Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. I can't remember her voice. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was all right. Well, mostly. Lacobus, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Huh. And maybe you learned something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. Yeah. I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Lacobus, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Lacobus, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you, too.
That's...
Eh, Every day is going to be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Hmm. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. Poems. Here we go. Excuse me. Let's see. Okay. Oops. Yeah. Disarray. Unstable. Portrait. Horror. Oh boy. Rainbow. Oh boy. Nothing's happening the way I want it to. Kitty, yay. Fluffy, yay. Bubbles, yay. Music. Oh boy. Imagination. Twirl. Yay. Excitement. Puppy. Doki Doki. Flea. Skirt. Yay. Nightgown. Skipping. Misfortune. Cute. Yay. Vivacious. No. Rose. Frightening. Sugar. Fear. Dark. Whoa. Broken. Whoa. I was wondering who that would be. Entropy. Quest. Depression. Cage. Flower. Anxiety. Vivid. Vivid. Oh, that's not what it was. Fireplace. Pink. Yay. Special. Special. Grief. Determination. Parfait. Shopping. Yay. Wonderful play. Understand. Sparkle. No. Lazy. Flying. Bad sensation. Tenacious. Love. Melody. Shame. Existence. Yay. No, that's not what I wanted. Fun. Cheer. Fun. No. Anime. Sticky? Yeah. Yay! Disoriented vacation. Fantasy. Raindrops. Vitality. Comfort. Pure. Family. But hop. Yay! Woot. Oh boy, here we go. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Lacobus.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry.
Oh, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Wow. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. I don't know how to say that word.
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Why am I saying this mean stuff?
Ah ha ha ha.
Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Lacobus to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. I don't know how to make her voice. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Wow. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Dude? I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Wow. I don't know what voice that was, but let's never do it again, gang.
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
It's my first playthrough, and it's the second. We did 2 hours last week, and we're gonna do another 2 hours today. So there's no way you could think that.
You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution.
I can't make her voice. Retribution.
That.
Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Yes, sir. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. Man, why am I being so mean to this girl? Hey, Freaky, or Crafter, sorry. Then I'm gone for a second. Starts. Yeah, it wasn't. Oh, you haven't missed much, Gio. No. Yeah, spur of the moment. I went to work last night for the first time, made it an entire 2 hours before the pain was too much. And so I came back and I overslept. So had to do it quick.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. What was that? Pwap.
Kaya!
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Ow!
What was... A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie. This game, wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked.
Natsuki. I love her.
I was just going to give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes.
It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though.
Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good.
Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue.
You're going through a lot over there for just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Oh, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one?
Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. What is she, a cookie vampire? Hey, did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her? I can't do it. Being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay.
Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Vampire fangs. Huh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Don't sell yourself short like that. That's true. That's not true. Quit talking about yourself. Excuse me? There you go. That's the attitude I like, right there. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Huh?
Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
That's not going to happen because I'm lying. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will.
Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Lacobus. You better not. Oh. Aw, what a sweet little smile. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry.
Oops, I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. Just cookie stuff. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Bye, Natsuki. It's not long before Natsuki comes out of her closet and comes up to me expectantly. Yeah. Don't worry, I kept my promise. I pulled the first volume of Parfait Girls out from my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands, then quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know.
I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid?
Apparently Natsuki likes it best of all.
I don't give people my manga every day, you know.
That's true. I don't blame you.
Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay?
Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow.
So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget.
The chapter ended when Minori and Alice found Monica. Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. Huh? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf.
Did you move my manga again?
Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet. So I had to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit. It's all still there. I just had to organize it a bit.
Okay.
The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She can't reach it anymore. She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga.
Jeez, this is so inconvenient. I'm moving all of these back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf?
Short people issues. Yeah, I know, but she's cute. Natsuki. There's a stool on the wall over there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you.
I can get them myself.
Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it.
You think I'm too short or something?
As long as you're not sensitive about it. I mean...
I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me.
Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Careful.
I know what I'm doing.
Dave is watching me through the window. You know, I got a window right here. Which window? Oh, the window over here with the curtain. Was watching my foot then. Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoop one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf.
See?
Kaya? I don't know what that means. The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls onto the floor. The stool wobbles. Wah-wah! Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There! Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez, no need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get to bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just...
I said I can do it. I don't want your help, okay?
Whatever.
I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on.
Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet.
Let's see.
The classroom chairs have the desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit into the closet. Aha! Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. Oh no, that's me. It's a little bit dangerous since the chair... There's a... Wait! Monica in the game. Monica just followed. It's like fate. This is meant to happen. Welcome, Monica. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls, but I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut.
Whoosh.
I don't know what that whoosh sound is supposed to mean. Dun, dun, dun. Natsuki climbs onto the chair, then slowly balances onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch.
Ah, there we go. See, I can easily do it now.
Whew, she's gonna fall. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below.
What?
The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf.
What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing?
Who was it told me not to help again? Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost see up her skirt. Question mark. What is G? Oh my god. I forced myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. "13 messages were deleted by a moderator." What? Hey, Kaiju. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I'm just going to delete that. I'm just not going to use that at all. That is ridiculous. Once she realizes I'll be dead.
Ha!
Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfait Girls box set, easily the largest one on the shelf.
Heavy. Hey, Lacobus. I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one.
Huh? Yeah, I know. Wasn't 13 messages. It was so weird. That Dauntless update does look good. I gotta go check it out. I haven't had time yet, but then I have to let go of the chair.
That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up.
All right, let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair.
What do you mean stand up?
Natsuki looks down at me.
Why are you all the way back?
Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves.
Natsuki, the box. What are you looking at?
Nothing.
You're trying to look at my...
Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not. I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box.
You perv. You set me up. Go away. Get out.
But...
I'll do it myself.
The chair... Oh, this is not going to end well. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki! Kaya. The scene turns to chaos in a split second. I'm not. The chair flies from underneath. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hand and the books go flying. I got you. Did I see the user in your... Just money? I know. We talked about that, yeah. It was fate. And the dun dun dun. Yeah, I gotta get rid of Streamlabs. Okay, the full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight on my chest. Ugh. My right arm and back seriously felt the impact. You! Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. Gick. She presses her arm straight into me to prop herself up. Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her. Goo, I don't know. Gross! Gack. A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet.
What were you thinking? You sicko!
Everything okay over there? I heard a loud noise. Monica suddenly peers in. Monica, see what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members? Or wait.
Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez!
Sorry. She doesn't look sorry. She's like, oh.
Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert.
She's met me before.
Well, because I don't...
I don't know. You should do professional reading or creepypasta. No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
So I hope you're happy.
I didn't. Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know. Don't worry. Monica. Oh, wait. I know. Don't worry. Monica says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook.
Oh, no. My.
Eh? I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. It must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly, she gives up and slams the book shut, then throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head and sobs. Natsuki, are you?
No.
Natsuki's voice always squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so. Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down.
No. I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today.
Natsuki sobs again.
I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to.
Oh. Look at that sad face. Sad face. Oh.
It's fine.
Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head.
Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and...
Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. All right. Well, I'll help clean this up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This will help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes, red eyes. What's she been doing? Her lip quivers.
You're really nice to me.
Huh? That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. The next couple of minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. All right, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze.
Thanks.
It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. All right, I'm ready.
Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up.
If you insist. Hey, Monica. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monica gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding. Yeah. Yeah, I am brand new to this game, and I'm suffering mightily trying to do all the voices. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now.
Yep.
Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know.
Told you.
Yeah. I returned to my seat and slipped the book into my bag. Please, let's not share. Your voice is flying. Yeah, sorry. I gave Monica the deepest voice possible. I don't know. Okay, I don't like the poems thing. Let's go Sayori.
Ooh, I like this one, Lacobus. It has some nice feelings in it.
I'm glad. Oh, you do hear it. Shoot. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. I don't know.
Yeah, just this much is tearing my throat up.
I guess I like them both.
That's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
That's kind of how I am. I'm not exactly sure that's how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes, when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice, happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
Eh? It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Lacobus. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Oof. Bottles. I pop off my scalp. I got dark really quick. Like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. That's your brain matter. That's one thing. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. Wow. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They're supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, echo, echo inside my head. Yeah, there's that whole giving away too much of yourself again, huh? Holy crap. Yeah, that was my thought too. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. Yeah, I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Oh, that's not the... That's not going to make her happy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yay! Writing's the best! Don't say that word in this game. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. So Ori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Hi again. Oh, I can't do it soft. Hi again, Lacobus. How's the writing going? All right, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. All right. It's pretty good. You've been spending some time with Natsuki, haven't you? You must like her writing style. Yeah. I think it's a neat way to tell a story. I don't disagree. Natsuki's poems may be cute, but they're also meaningful. I can see why you'd be into the style. I guess that means you're not as much of a fan of Yuri's poems then? I wouldn't say that. I kind of like everyone's poems. That's true, but I'm sure you like some more than others, right? Like Yuri's use of complex words and symbolism, or Sayori's way of expressing happiness or sadness in a more direct way. You must have some kind of preference, don't you? Not that it's a contest or anything. I was just curious, that's all. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. All right, let's take a look. Save me, jeez. Okay. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaninglessness. Hmm. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Ah, sometimes, sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. So, putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Okay, you never know when you might want to change your mind or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. All right, hold on. Oh, I don't know. Let's save. Okay. I hit, yeah, okay. All right, return. Oh boy, here we go. Yeah. 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 That's like when you're in a game, you're like a looter shooter, and you're walking forward, and it's like, oh, look, there's a save point. I wonder what's coming next. Oh, Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today. Dot, dot, dot. Well done. What voice is she? I know she's really hot, but you know the it's the attitude of the little one, Natsuki, that gets me. Well done, Lacobus. I wish I had female voice skills at all. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Eh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. Do I really have to talk about my feelings? That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The Raccoon. Okay. Her poems are so hard to read. They're not hard to read, they're hard to interpret. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. Sorry, distracted. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. So the raccoon is a metaphor for what, and the bread is a metaphor for what? The enticing beauty of my the enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. Cutting knife, curiosity. The moon increments its phase and reflects that. Wow. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. The raccoon is the urge follows. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Dang, this girl isn't long for this world, is she? I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. I can. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way, yeah, unfortunately. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Lacobus? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. Sorry, but I apologize for the Streamlabs moderation thing. I was playing with it, trying to get it to work right, and clearly I screwed it up. So just going to take it out and we'll moderate ourselves. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit right now. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. All right, little one, let's do this. ... Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Huh? Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. Ugh, this wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously. You think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you. Natsuki's face freezes, like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki. Yeah, it's even worse. I made it worse. I was trying to make it better, Kai. And I made it worse. Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time, so I'm just going to delete. No chat moderation. We'll just have to do it ourselves. Then the poem slips out of her hand and flutters to the floor.
I have to use the bathroom.
Red-faced, Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey, Lacobus, did you do something to Natsuki? No. I just saw her rush out like that. Think these allergies would go away now that it's hotter in Hades out here. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? What? No. I just told her that my voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monica that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monica sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She skims over it a second time, her smile not fading from her face. I see. At first, I just thought you liked her writing style. But you wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? Not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day, too? I'm surprised you know her tastes so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Lacobus? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind. Oh, never mind. I'm just kidding. Ha! I didn't understand Monica's joke at all. She has to go. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about.
Hey!
Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monica's hands. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom.
Did you read this, Monica?
Of course. I liked it.
Egg! You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that.
Huh? But Lacobus wrote this poem, and we're supposed to share with everyone, right? Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read.
Okay, well, I think Lacobus is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just going to hold on to this.
If you insist.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Like what?
Ugh. Never mind.
Well, I guess Natsuki has my poem now. Not that I really planned on keeping it.
Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. Yep, completely lost on me.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem.
Yeah, don't like spiders. Or Amy.
I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my. That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid. Why is this the theme between you and Yuri today? Something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? Natsuki dear, I love you, but you're killing my throat. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Huh. That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. Yeah, I didn't really get it, but she said something. Hey, Lady Silver, welcome. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Really? Amy? Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. You know, I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay? Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow, too, okay? All right, I will. Yeah. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today. So if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I cannot do her voice twice in a row to save my life. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. This isn't fan fiction. This isn't reading Rainbow. This is... Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. We're going to be what? Performing? Monica? Oh, Lord. Can I just share with you guys, I've never written a piece of poetry in my life. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let... Don't worry, everyone. My pamphlets! But the cool part is, we're going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori is putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Whatever. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do
Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine it. Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry.
Meh.
But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. All right, here we go. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings. Being into.
This next sentence is said in a purely poetic fashion.
Being intimate with yourself. Finding new horizons. And having fun.
That's right! I have to stop. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them? To find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Meh.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but. Meh.
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
You. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. All right.
Whew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I really don't have a choice. Aha! That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri!
This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect it to do it in front of strangers?
Oh, no.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see. All right, looks like a great time for me to take a break. Get some water. Come back refreshed and revitalized. Oh, I can't even do the coffee. Coffee dries out my throat too much for this. So, if somebody would be willing to try this, and I think you have to be on a PC to try it. I installed something called Loots the other day on Twitch. So if you're on my Twitch page and you see the Loots box there, it doesn't cost anybody anything. It will run get some raw. I was thinking a little whiskey, a little honey, a little lemon. Warm it up. Anyway, if you click on that and see what happens while I'm gone, it's only available during the Be Right Back screen. So it's not something that I would want anybody to do while we're live, but it'll run if it works right, it'll run a quick ad. I'll get a little, I don't know, probably like 6 cents out of it or something. But I'm just really trying to see if it works right now. So if you guys would do that, I would be greatly appreciative. And I will be back in just a few minutes. Okay. See you soon. Hey, that's not right. I leave, and now it gets all populated. That is just not correct. Thanks, Slimy. All right, so welcome back. Okay, did anybody get a chance to check out the Loots thing? I'm just curious if it even works. One thing I forgot to mention, it does also let you send a personal message that gets displayed on the screen as well somehow. All right, let's get back to this. Monica. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem. Oh, I'm sorry, Lady Silver. I appreciate you coming in. I mean, if you're fighting a migraine and you're here, I really appreciate you. And your art. Your art on the Discord is amazing. I love that. Thank you. Okay, so Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the poem. The title of this poem is The Way I Fly. Oh, the title of this poem is The Way They Fly. It's, it's just always, oh, thanks for following, Strawberry. It's just always a lot of fun. Okay, so Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next.
Wow, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. You got warned, Gio. You got warned. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare... Yeah, I come back and we're down to 7 viewers. Anyway, this must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. Though I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Uh, Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see, I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Lacobus liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Huh? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Lacobus. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Lacobus lower everyone. That's my girl. Right there. That's my girl right there. Might as well let Lacobus lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Natsuki. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. Natsuki's going to love that. I stand up and step in front of the poem. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. All right, then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again.
Well... Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you will be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. Swish! It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue with that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yup. Look at you two, always going home together like that.
Don't be jealous. Don't be weird. Love your green eyes. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Lacobus. You don't have to say it.
Whatever. Let's go already. Oof. Okay. Folks, I think that's going to do it for the stream today. I'm sorry it's not very long. I did have to start going back to work last night. I only made it about 2 hours before I had to leave. Painful. So, we're going to call it for today. I appreciate everybody coming out. I did pick up a new game, Prey. I'm going to start playing. I'm going to make a video of that today. It's another reason I need to... wait, don't be weird. We're all weird. So I'm gonna make a video of that and publish it later today on the YouTubes. By the way, thanks to all this, my wonderful family, you guys. I have gotten my first monetization. Don't be jealous. It was 38 cents. So, yay! So anyway, that was. I'm enjoying this so much. It doesn't matter if they pay me a nickel. Is it? No, Geo. It's Prey. Also, I plan on getting Man of Medan and Surge too. So I'm looking forward to streaming all these and recording all these. But anyway, thank you all so much for coming out and watching today. I know it was short. I didn't have, but yeah, no, big money, 38 cents. Anyway, I appreciate y'all, and we will stream again. It might be Doki Doki, I'm not sure. But we'll figure it out. We'll be streaming again on Thursday. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you on Discord or on the YouTube comments. But have a great day. Love you all.